Bihari. Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Jasodanandana Brajajana Ranjana. Jasodanandana Brajajana Ranjana. Jasodanandana Brajajana Ranjana. Jamuna Tira Vanachari. Jamuna Tira Vanachari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Krishna Chandra Radha Krishna Chandra Radhe.
Jaya Nitai Gauranga Jaya Nitai Gauranga Nitai Gauranga Jaya Nitai Gauranga
Nitai Gauranga Nitai Gauranga Nitai Gauranga Jaya Nitai Gauranga.
Jaya Prahlad Shima Jaya Prahlad Shima Prahlad Shima Jaya Prahlad Shima
Prahlad Singha Jaya Prahlad Singha Prahlad Singha Jaya Prahlad
Shima
Singha.
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Prabhupada
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Prabhupada.
Jai Om Vishnupada Paramahamsa Parivrajagacharya Stotarah Shri Divan Grace Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Vrandra Srimad Bhagavatam Ki Jai Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Narayanam Namaskritya Naranchaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Shayamudhiraye Nashtaprayesha Badresho Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Tamashloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, 3rd canto, chapter number 16, text number 23. Na Tvam Dijottamakulam Yadi Hatma Gopam Nadvam Didottamakulam Yadi Hatma Gopam Nadvam Didottamakulam Yadi Hatma Gopam Gopta Brishaha Swarhanena Sasunatena Gopta Varshaha Swaharnena Sasuhurtanena Gopta Varshaha Swarnanena Sa Surnatena Tarhi Eva Nankshati Shiva Tava Deva Pantha Tarhi eva nankshati Shivastava Deva Pantha Tarhi eva nankshati Shivatava Deva Pantha Loka Argrahisya Rishabhasya hi ta pramanam Loka agrahisyad Rishabhasya hi tat pramanam Lokra grahisyad Rishabhasya hi tat pramanam Natvam didottamakulam yadihatmadbopam Gopta vrusha svarhanena sasrutanena Tarhi evananksha shivastava deva panta Loka grahisya drishabhasya hi tat pramanam Natvam didottamakulam yadihatma gopam Gopta vrajah swarhanena surnatena Tarhi evanankshyati shivastava deva pantha Loko grahisya drushabhasya hi tat pramanam Natvam didottamakulam yadihatma gopam Gopta vrajah swarharnena sasurnatena Tarhi evanankshyati shivastava deva pantha Loko grahisya drushabhasya tat pramanam Netvam didottamakulam nidhyatma gopam Gopta vrishasranena sasurnatena Tarhi evanankshyati shivastava deva pantha Loko grahishya srishabhasya hit pramanam Nadvam didottamakulam yadihatma gopam Gopta vrishasranena swasurnatena Tarhi evanankshyati shivastava deva bhanta Loko grahishya drishabhasya hitat paranam What meaning? Na, not. Tvam, you. Dvija, of the twice born. Uttama kulam, the highest class. Yadi, if. Ha, indeed. Atma gopam, worthy to be protected by you. Gopta, the protector. Vrushaha, the best. Suhratnanena, by worship. Sasurnatena, along with the mild words. Tarhi, then. Eva, certainly. Nankshati, will be lost. Shivaha, auspicious. Tava, your. Deva, O Lord. Panthaha, the path. Lokaha, the people in general. Agrahisya, would accept. Rishabhasya, of the best. He, because. That. Pramanam, authority. Translation in purport by His Divine Grace Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Translation. O Lord, you are the protector of the highest of the twice born. If you do not protect them by offering worship and mild words, then certainly the auspicious path of worship will be rejected by the people in general, who act on the strength and austerity of your Lordship. Translation with repetition. O Lord, you are the protector of the highest of the twice born. If you do not protect, then by offering worship and mild words, then certainly the auspicious path of worship will be rejected by people in general who act on the strength and austerity of your Lordship. Purport. In the Bhagavad Gita, it is stated by the Lord Himself that He acts and character of the great authorities are followed. The Lord himself that He acts and character of the great authorities are followed by the people in general. Leaders of ideal character are therefore needed in society. Krishna, the Supreme Personality Godhead, appeared in this material world just to show the example of perfect authority, and the people have to follow His path. The Vedic injunction is that one cannot understand the absolute truth simply by mental speculation or logical argument. One has to follow the authorities. Mahajana yena gatha sapantaha. Great authority should be followed. Otherwise, if we simply depend on the scriptures, we are sometimes misled by rascals, or else we cannot understand or follow the different spiritual injunctions. The best path is to follow the authorities. The four Brahmana sages stated that Krishna is naturally the protector of the cows and Brahmanas. Go Brahmana Hitayacha. When Krishna was on this planet, He set a practical example. He was a coward boy and he was very respectful to the Brahmanas and devotees. It is also affirmed herein that the Brahmanas are the best of the twice born. Brahmanas, Kshatriyas, and Vaishyas are all twice born, but the Brahmanas are the best. When there is a fight between two persons, each of them protect the upper part of his body, the head, the arms, and the belly. Similarly, for the actual advancement of human civilization, the best part of the social body, namely the Brahmanas, the Kshatriyas, and the Vaishyas, the intellect class of men, the military class, and the mercantile men, should be given special protection. Protection of the labor should not be neglected, but special protection should be given to the upper order. Of all classes of men, the Brahmanas, the Vaishnavas, should be given a special protection. They should be worshipped. When their protection is performed, it is just like you worshipping God. That is not exactly the protection. It is the duty. One should worship the Brahmanas and the Vaishnavas by offering them all kinds of endowments and sweet words. And if one has no means to offer anything, he must at least use sweet words to pacify them. The Lord personally exhibited this behavior towards the Kumaras. If this system is not introduced by the leaders, then human civilization will be lost. When there is no protection and special treatment for the persons who are devotees of the Lord, who are highly intelligent in spiritual life, then the whole society is lost. The word Nankshati indicates that such a civilization becomes spoiled and is annihilated. The kind of civilization recommended is called Deva Patha. which means the royal roles of the demigods. Demigods are supposed to be fully fixed in devotional service or Krishna consciousness. That is the auspicious path that should be protected. If the authorities or the leaders of the society do not give special respect to the Brahmanas and Vaishnavas and do not offer them not only sweet words but all facilities, then the path of progress will be lost to human civilization. The Lord personally wanted to teach this, and therefore He offered so much of prizes to the Kumaras. The sense of Bhakti Vedanta purport. Om Ajnanati Mirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshulmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnubadaya Krishna Preshthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyati Deshatarini. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. This is a verse from the chapter Jaya and Vijaya cursed by the sages. Till now we are discussing about as the Lord Vishnu glorified the devotees and Brahmanas. The four sages counter glorify the Supreme Lord. And today in this particular verse, the sages are telling, because in earlier verses, Supreme Lord speaking to the four Kumaras, even my lotus feet is worshipped by all the great personalities, because that lotus feet is purified because my pure devotees are worshipping me. So I purified because my pure devotees. And even I want to apply the dust from the lotus feet of those great Brahmanas on my own forehead. Then how others will deny? So, related to that, in this today's verse, the sages are telling, O Lord, you are the protector of all the highest of the twice born. Didottama kulam natvam didota kulam yadihatma gopam gopta vrisha sursena sa surnatena. So here, Atma Gopta, worthy to protect. Dvija Uttama, there is three Dvijas, Vaishyas and Kshatriyas and Brahmanas are the Dvija, twice born. Dvija Uttama, out of these three, Uttama are the Brahmanas. So you are the protector of the highest of the twice born. If you do not protect them by offering worship and mild words, then certainly the auspicious path of worship will be rejected by the people in general. So connect this, Prabhupada is quoting verse from Bhagavad Gita. Here sages are telling, you are setting an example, because you are speaking, the Lord is speaking sweet words. And the Lord also telling these Brahmanas to be worshipped. Whatever offering to the Agni, fire, as a yajna, I am more pleased than that. One thing is given to the Brahmanas. So what the Brahmanas will have, which is actually received by me, then I am more satisfied that, okay, sometimes you feeding a Brahmana, that gives a more satisfaction than doing a yajna. That means performing a yajna is inferior to a feeding a Brahmana according to the statement what is Lord is telling here. So, there's a reason here still the sages are telling you, setting a example for other to follow. Mahajana yena gatha sapanta. What the great personality will do and common public will follow. Now Supreme Personality of Goddess himself is setting the example by worshipping the Brahmanas. Here also say, the Lord is practically setting an example. Go Brahmana hitaya cha. So he was a coward boy, and he was very respectful to the Brahmanas and devotees. So Lord was setting the example. Okay, you are respectful to all the Brahmanas, so that the Lord himself is following and very respectful to the Brahmanas. That's the reason common people also can understand the Brahmana should be respected and worshipped. So Prabhupada also telling, it not only respecting, it should be the Brahmana shall be worshipped. So when of all the classes, when the Brahmanas and the Vaishnavas should be given special protection, they should be worshipped, then their protection will be performed. It is not just a worshipping God. That is not exactly protection. It is a duty. One should worship the Brahmanas and the Vaishnavas by offering them all kinds of endowments and the sweet words. So, Prabhupada is telling here, it's not simply giving the protection. Protection, not only this protection, they should be given all the gifts as well as they are worshipped, and they should be spoke the sweet words. So in this way the Brahmanas will be treated. Otherwise, if the system is not induced by the leaders, then the human civilization will be lost. If Brahmanas not given a proper protection and the respect, then the human civilization will be lost. When there is no protection or special treatment for the persons who are the devotees of the Lord, who are the highly intelligent in spiritual life, then whole society will be lost. Because the Brahmanas actually the guide for the common public. If the Brahmanas is not respected, then there is nothing to be taken any lessons from the Brahmanas. So when a Brahmana is respected, then whatever teaching is given, the people will be accepted by those Brahmanas. The Brahmana is not have a respect, then the people don't take any instruction from the Brahmanas. And when the common general public is not receiving any information about the Vedic literature, and the people become uncultured, and that uncultured society is a burden. So now here say the Brahmana is given a special protection, respect, to worship, everything. And Vaishnavas also called superior to the Brahmanas. Now why a common public give a respect. A Brahmana or Vaishnava is not have any good quality to be give respect. That's the reason a Brahmana should be highly qualified with what the qualification a Brahmana must have. So that is the reason anyone is practicing under the guidance of spiritual master as a Vaishnava or a Brahmana. We should be properly get trained and execute the action. Knowing the Shastra itself only is not sufficient. And all these Shastra come into action in our activities. So that's what the people see. Knowledge is, in Krishna say in Bhagavati, the quality of Brahmana. In 18th chapter, Samodhamas tapas saucham kshantir arjavam evacha jnana vijnanamastikyam brahma karma savamajam. Peacefulness, self-control, austerity, purity, tolerance, honesty, wisdom, knowledge and religiousness. These are the quality by which a Brahmana works. That means any Vaishnava, you must have all these 9 qualities what Lord is speaking of. So Prabhupada translates shamaha, peacefulness. A devotee, a Brahmana is very peaceful. Want to be a peaceful, you should be very simple. Unless a person is simple in his life, then he cannot be peaceful. Normal people are not simple. That's the reason the people are generally the people are not simple. That's the reason people are not peaceful. So, best example, so a Brahmana not depend on material assets anytime. A Brahmana completely depend on the mercy of the Lord, so that he not have any anxiety in his life. So, Kalavecha Sridhar is an example. The Chaitanya Charitamrita speaks about. Kalavecha Sridhara was not having any assets with him. And at the same time he is very peaceful. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu want to bless Kalavecha Sridhara, Kalavecha Sridhara said, why you entangle me with all these material assets? So, a devotee, a Brahmana should not hanker over any material comforts or assets. And anything is required, it's a Brahmana, a Vaishnava, a devotee. He desires something for the Krishna service, otherwise not personal enjoyment, he don't desire anything with it. Because a Vaishnava is peaceful. And this is symptom of the peaceful person. Symptom of the peaceful person, he don't demand anything for his personal. Anything he'll demand it for the pleasure of the Lord. Okay, anything to service his need of the Guru or Krishna, then he demand for the thing. Otherwise, by personal enjoyment, he don't take anything. This is a symptom to identify a Vaishnava, a Brahmana. He is peaceful. Next it says Dhamaha, self-control. A Brahmana is very much self-control. And his senses cannot be carried away by any sense gratifying things. For the devotee is a very important sense control. There are 5 senses. Out of these 5 senses, from the devotee, the most troubling sense is what? tongue. And Prabhupada says the tongue is the most uncontrolled. What are the way the tongue is uncontrolled? Speaking nonsense and eating. These are the two places we are facing the trouble. So, so a Brahmana should be controlled over the sense tongue many times. So that what the devotee, when a Vaishnava, a devotee, always judged by other people, common people. Yes sir, not okay. A person is coming with a saffron dress or come and just tilak or kantimala or Vaishnava symbols. People always watch and check, is this person is genuine? Because in India the system, okay, a sadhu mean you have all the good qualities, tapasya, austerity, simplicity. These are the quality of common, any common man. A sadhu mean, so people say sadhu mean अहंकार नहीं रहेगा उसको, ये अहंकारी नहीं होता है, उसको लालच नहीं है. This generally people know all these things. So when you say a devotee is like not controlling senses. So for the devotees actually it's not good eating which is not offered to the Lord, other than the prasad. Because prasadam is offered to the Lord, so sanctified. Many times it happens, even many times in the name of prasadam, even is prepared. Okay, generally we say, okay, the devotee should not eat onion garlics. Generally people say, onion garlics nahi khane, baki kha sakte, without onion garlics. No. Only prasadam should be honored, which is palam patram pushpam soyam. So which is Lord accept those items only, which is not offerable. We can't offer to the Lord. Such items we cannot take. Bhoga. Eating, what Krishna say in Bhagavad Gita? Krishna say, okay, so anything is not offered me, you are eating only the sin. So we are one side, you are trying to get out of the entanglement of karma. And our tongue is entangled in karma because of the little gratification. Many things is not at all required, but we run after. It is simply itching sensation. How itching sensation? Because a person is contemplating on in the mind. Dhyayato vishayan punsa sankasthopajayati. So that's the reason a devotee is keep away from these attractions. So if you are loose in our character I mean, okay, we are not restricting in our behavior, restricting our talking style, no restriction in eating, then people will find out this is a fault. Then it's very difficult to receive the messages or instruction from those people. Normally, even happens, generally happens, there are many sadhus. Outwardly they looks very austere and a lot of control, showing like a sadhu. And it's come in social media and people will appreciate. His life may not be austere life, maybe it looks for others and people give respect to such people. If you go in detail of the lifestyle of the person, it may not be like that. But people respect because those things are seen. Okay, this person is okay. Someone is very simple. I recently was seeing one person is go with the coffin, and so much videos are coming on his name. That means simple. This is one quality of the sadhu. Then what the philosophy is, what the worship is teaching, what is inspiring, that is according to Shastra, people don't never mind. The first identification is how he looks for him. Then what he speaks, what is achara, all detail, the people don't judge. That's the reason our character should be good. So then the people take their lessons. So dhamma, self-control. And tapaha, austerity. One should be very austere. Austerity of devotees, getting up early in the morning, attending Mangalarati, regulated lifestyle, 4 regulated principles. This is the austerity of a devotee. And this simple tapasya not able to do, now our spiritual life will become very loose. This is what Prabhupada given the minimal, because people of Kali Yuga are not able to undergo lots of austerities. Otherwise, in the ancient, Prajadas underwent 10,000 years of austerity, doing tapasya underneath the water. Because, for example, someone is doing tapasya like this, it purifies. Tapasya purifies a person. One undergo tapasya, able to control the senses. Many other qualities comes. Regulated chanting, regulated reading, regulated lifestyle. Not one day get up at 4 o'clock, one day get up at 5 o'clock, one day come to Mangalarati in time, sometime come to Mangalarati the end of the... No, every day the Mangalarati means what is understanding, Mangala, auspicious beginning. And it's like, okay, when the Devatas, Brahmadi Devatas offering prayer at the Shvetadvipa, Lord is appearing and give the darshan to the people. Like this in temple, devotees come and stand, they'll offer the prayers, then Lord gives the darshan. That means devotees will offer a prayer, then the Lord gives the darshan. Not, okay, prayer is going on and the Lord is given a darshan, then people come for the darshan. I should be present, receive the Lord before, Lord give the darshan. So, these are the austerities, difficult, but when you practice, then it will become a habit. If not do the austerities, then it's very difficult advance in spiritual life. Austerity, saucham, purity. A devotee pure in his behavior and his activities. So, purity is the power, force for a devotee to preach. As a Vaishnavas in the Krishna consciousness, our movement is for preaching. If there is no purity inside, that purity will happen again, austerity, all this the cause. So when you do japa regularly, the proper consciousness, purity will happen. When proper japa is happen, then purity is happen. When you are doing the japa, not attentive in japa, then purity won't happen. There's three stages in chanting. Offensive chanting, offenseless chanting, pure chanting. How a devotee progress in different stages? By better chanting. Offense chanting, okay, you improve your chanting. Everyone begin the chanting with the offensive chanting. Then your chanting is purifies. Purification makes his chanting better. And better chanting is purifies much. And that purification he able to chant much better. One day he able to completely focus on chanting will happen. This is offenseless chanting. So when you are chanting, okay, the idea of chanting was to just complete the 16 rounds, not consciousness, okay, I should chant best. Then that chanting, the benefit of that chanting will be very less compared to we are properly have the conscious chanting. So we should plan it out, okay, my chanting should happen in the early morning, not in the afternoon, evening chanting. Okay, if there's no time for chanting, then it's all right, but otherwise chanting should happen in the morning with a proper focus chanting. And if you properly chant, then that purifies, that purified chant, if you purify yourself, then your preaching will be more powerful. If there is no purification, you will be not able to preach proper. Your preaching is not effective. So Prabhupada says, books are the basis. So one place Prabhupada says, even 1% of the whole world become Krishna consciousness. 1% of the total population is become Krishna conscious, then whole world will become Krishna consciousness. In others say that Krishna consciousness is not for everyone. It's only qualified people can take up the Krishna consciousness. In other place, Prabhupada also says, like, okay, Krishna Nagaradi Grama. So everywhere Krishna is holy to be chanted and spread. And now, when devotee asked Prabhupada, then how to understand this? It's not available for everyone. Then even 1% to become the whole world become Krishna consciousness. Then Prabhupada says, it is how you purify and able to preach. If you pure, one pure devotee can preach whole world. So for the preaching, purification is very important. That is why Krishna says, books are the basis. And they say, utility is the principle, purity is the force, preaching is the essence. So the purifying the consciousness is very, very important for preaching purpose. So purity, tolerant. Okay, a devotee should be very tolerant. So many times, many intolerable circumstance. So a devotee should be tolerant. Then tolerant example, Parikshit Maharaj, when he is cursed. Parikshit Maharaj did not counter curse the Brahmana. So Parikshit was tolerant. Similarly, in our devotees' life, some things happens to us, okay, it is not feeling good or very favorable. A devotee should be very tolerant, okay. Everything happens, we love the Lord. Devotee thinks, okay, everything happens, we love the Lord. Nothing is accidental. Okay, I'll tolerate. So, Arjavam, honest. A devotee should be very honest. So many times happens, okay, in Krishna consciousness you can lie. No, one should not lie. You do lie, even Krishna's service also, you will get the karma. You some place, okay, pure devotees, like their lie and we are lying, there is much difference. You cannot say, okay, lie is okay allowed, okay, somewhere the devotees did all these things, so that I also can do these things. Okay, we should be very careful about, because we lie for some my personal benefit. We don't lie for Krishna's, but we take the name of Krishna. Okay, this for the Krishna's purpose. But we do not everything connect to the Krishna, that much purification within our mind consciousness. No, we don't have that consciousness. Tirumangai Alvar did, because Tirumangai not have any personal intention at any time. He is a pure devotee. In his life, whatever it is looks like injustice, but it not considered as injustice. The common devotee cannot repeat this kind of incidents. Okay, I also do. But you have to avoid such things. So I should be honest all the time. Even some cases it feel that, okay, but still we should be. Because telling the truth is always safe. A Brahmana tell the truth, even thief. A thief come and ask, okay, where is your assets? And Brahmana will tell the thief, okay, these are my assets. It's truthful. It's honest. So, astikyam, religious, is very religious. Faith on the Supreme Lord, faith on the Shastra, faith on the Guru. And vijnanam, jnanam, you take this knowledge from the Shastra, study of the Vedas, and vijnana, practicum application of those knowledge. A devotee's life, what he read in Shastra, that should be life of the devotee. So, jnana, okay, I speak something, my activity is something else. This should not happen. I will tell to some students, you come for a Mangala Arati. I am not there for Mangala Arati. I have to devotee, okay, should attend the classes, read the Bhagavatam regularly. But in my life, it never happens. All these things. Okay, I am instructing something, I also should be example for those things. So, this is a Brahmana's quality. A Brahmana should buy qualities, not a Brahmana. So, that is the reason. So, these are the reason here. Lord is appreciating, glorifying the Brahmanas because they have all the good qualities. There's a reason. The Brahmanas, these 4 Kumaras, telling the Lord, so you set the example by worshipping the Brahmanas because to other people to follow. Actually, you are the great. The Lord is great ultimately, there is no doubt on it. Lord is great. But Lord gives the credit to the Brahmanas also, because Brahmanas also great. Both are great. A Brahmana is worshipping God, and God is worshipable God. The Krishna is worshipable God, and Brahmana is worshipping God. Both are God. So, here, devotees and Lord is counter glorifying each other because they are in the almost same level. The qualities. End up here. Stop. Srimad Bhagavatam ki. Srila Prabhupada ki.